Dave's Vault, my fellow gamers. Today we're going to talk about a little bit of the disparity of collecting forces for Deadzone. Not so much a problem with Warpath or Firefight, and you do have some limitations there as well, but mostly Deadzone. It's kind of a deal. Now, one of my last videos, later on videos, I had posted that they got rid of the Mercs faction in the new 3.0. But I guess, according to my friend, they put the Mercs into Easy Army, which is located on their website. I haven't yet verified this myself, so I'm still bitter, salt, and chips, and all that good stuff. So I'll need to check that, verify it, whatnot. I don't foresee them having the Mercs gone forever. There's too much flavor in there, and too many people like them. So I think Mercs will be there. But there's some disparities in this, and it's kind of like, you know, the dog under the kitchen table that's being thrown the scraps. They have some armies that are for Deadzone, but there's a lot of scraps being thrown to them. I'll explain that. Really, the only army that is for Deadzone, I guess there's two. The first one's going to be Mercs. The only way to really get the Mercs faction is to buy Star Saga stuff. Now, this one doesn't come with any models, but still it's a cool picture of Blaine. But get the Star Saga stuff. Now, here I was lucky enough to get the Kickstarter exclusive Star Saga box, and that gave me a copy of the Fear, which is key, in my opinion, for collecting Nameless, because that's the only place you can get Fear. And then, you know, the Star Saga box is like, they still have this on their website, Mantic's website, but they want $60 for it, plus shipping. That's kind of insane, because all you get there are the painted models there. That's it. And you get a bunch of cards and stuff. I mean, it's a very heavy pack. That's mostly for playing Star Saga, but these guys are Mercs. And then here, the retake the Black Star. This is actually a really cool one. It gives you some really cool Mercs, but it also gives you Vermin. It gives you the Volt Chasers, which is awesome. Now they really nerf the Volt Chasers, but it gives you the Sergeant Ugric and the Crystalline Arcaline. So those are really cool models, and I'm looking forward to painting them. Because, you know, I do have a collection of Marauders, a Marauder collection I would like to see realized, you know, but anyway. And in the Star Saga box is actually the only way that you can collect the Maison Labs, because this has all the characters for the Maison Labs and all the troop types and everything for the Maison Labs. So we've covered that you have to buy this game in order to get Mercenaries, you have to get Maison Labs, and honestly, you have to get Nameless through this set of models here, the Star Saga, and actually also the Volt Chasers. It's the only way that you could do it, especially for the second edition. The Volt Chasers had their own theme and everything. See, it's like they have the parent games, Warpath, Firefight, big 40K-ish games that you want to take 3 hours to play. So they've taken the factions that they had for those games and kind of downsized it. If you want to play less, you could play less. But anyway, let's get into some more of this stuff. So you got to buy Star Saga to really get 3 armies, 3 forces for Deadzone. They don't sell them in Deadzone specific packages. They don't sell Deadzone specific armies for the Nameless, the Maison Labs, and Mercs. You gotta buy the Star Saga stuff, okay? The crap is not on the website, you know? So anyway, we're going to move up into my cases up here. All right, so I guess we'll start with these guys, my Forge Fathers. I only painted one guy. He was for a painting contest, which they totally ignored. that's fine, whatever. But like the Freya there, she's a mercenary. She was available in the original Kickstarter. They give you a bag of Mercs, and I still have one of the bags. So it has her and a bunch of other Mercs, like the Survivor and the cool sculpt of the Survivor. It's him pimping the shotgun. And actually, he's also available for Mantic points. I don't know if he is currently available, but last I saw on the website he was. And see, this is the Survivor that you get. I did not paint this model, but this is the one that you get in the Star Saga mercenary group. So anyway, that model no longer exists. Get out of here, Freya. But now here they do have, you know, your own Deadzone pack, and basically for like Forge Fathers, Marauders, Plague, all that stuff, they had 2 different boxes that you could use. I guess they might have more, you know, the little specialist monsters and troops, I believe is what they had. But like here in this set, I really wanted to get one of those little jokers, the little robots. And he is a set in Dreadball. He is like a star player or something like that. This freaking robot is a star player. A lot of people would only take the little bitty bomb bots. Oh, Christ. Back there, you could see them next to the engineer, but you can get one of them and they convert him up, but it didn't look the same. So I wanted the legit models, so I got that one. So I had to buy a box set of stuff to go with it. The Hellfather, he's just a metal kit. I got lucky and bought somebody's collection, and I got a Hellfather. I did buy that special character guide, but in the blister, so you could make the special character, or you could make a metal version of the Forge Father Huskarl. But in making the special character, they omit the dog pad, so you don't have pad there. So in this set, you know, you had to order these guys online, the drop troops. There's another set that I do not have, which is the only missing holes so far, aside from the weird new stuff with the engineers and whatnot. But it's the hammer troops, and they're online exclusive only, but they're out of stock. That's one thing you'll see with Mantic games, out of stock a lot. Up here with my Marauders, really love the sculpts of these guys. These guys are awesome. Homegirl here with this awesome Power Claw, not available anymore. No rules, no nothing. Of course, you could say, hey, he's going to be the Warlord, because he's no longer available. Now he is part of the Mercs team, so you could dig him up. Maybe if the Easy Army on their website works and has him. But they've basically revamped this line. Like, you can get all new hard plastic dudes instead of working with these rustic models. The sculpts for the Rainmaker suits and the other guys, they're the same sculpts. I think that they've changed the doggies there, and they have changed the weapons. They're like kind of goofy looking instead of this cool tank looking thing with the treads. They're different looking, and they changed his sculpt entirely, which is kind of crazy. But they've changed the Marauders a lot, and like the jump pack troops, like this guy's all metal, which I adore, but they've changed them. I like the sculpts, the new ones, but they're specific for Warpath. So when you get them, you got to get 2, I believe. I don't think that they sell them individually. Who knows what they'll do in the future? Maybe they will. But let's go here. Okay, so I got some vermin here, and like I said, Volt Chasers. I'm almost done with my chargers there. Gracious, yeah, the chargers. I got my Tangle back there all primed up, cleaned up, ready to go. It'll be the first one that I paint because I don't like guys on bases. I don't like, he's separate because I want to paint them separately. Different color schemes going on there. But here's one of the disparities. This guy here is hard to find. He's specifically for Warpath, and it's difficult because I've got all these goodies in the back. So anyway, he's called a night spawn, and when you crack open your good old Deadzone book, they have this model pictured as a progenitor. Now, progenitors that they would sell you for Deadzone and whatnot are going to be smaller models like this. This Thorn character here. Now, he's still in the game, but he's a living legend. They took away his splat ability, and his splat ability is what made Volt Chasers good. No matter how you slice the ham, people are going to play Volt Chasers, or they're going to play the Vermin, or they're going to mix them. You're going to have 3 camps. That's just how it is. I don't see why you're going to take the good sauce from one camp and just remove it completely. Like, yeah, just no way. Like, why are you going to just let these guys die? You know, when they're testing for after using their charged ability. They're just gonna roach, you know. Bad call. But anyway, so you got that one model, and the only way to buy him is to find him. Luckily, they had him up there for Mantic points, but he's unavailable. And I got extremely lucky. I found him on eBay, and I bought him fast. And here, okay, this guy is Hacker Halftail, but he's the Hacker Halftail that comes in this exclusive box here, right? So there's 3 versions of Hacker Halftail, and the one's available for points. I ordered one. I don't know if it's going to show up. That's the thing. You don't know if they're going to show up, if they'll actually have the stock that they have on hand. So I've got 2 more versions of him coming, one of which they tout in that new book as being the Master Creeper. So it's still the Hacker Halftail model. He still has his tablet on his arm right there, that tablet thing. He's still sporting the Super Soaker. So you know, it's just a different pose. So they literally have 3 poses for Hacker Halftail. This one, I think, is the hardest one to get, just because you have to buy that thing. And that thing isn't the easiest to get either. But anyway, you got them. Move up a little bit. And this makes me cry, kind of. Alright, so you've got your enforcers. First of all, Homeboy no longer exists. Special rules, all that stuff. His sweet shank no longer exists. I mean, what a great pose. What a great stinking model. I loves him lots. No longer exists. And his sweet little recon drone, you know, no longer exists. Yep, his training drone from Star Wars. But anyway, so you've got these models. You do have some recon guys that you can get. You get the robot dogs, you get the jet bikes and all that stuff. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha. These are all hard plastics. They're already still pretty awesome. What's not awesome is trying to track down their special characters. And that's like pulling teeth, man. Alright. Yeah, Monarch here. Dude's pretty awesome looking, right? Yeah, he is. He's got a bullpup. I mean, who doesn't love bullpups? So, he's awesome. Only available. Only available. That's the only way I know of that you can get this cat. Alright? So, here, I was mad lucky again. So Warpath, you can either make this model Forward Observer, Lieutenant, or the Forward Observer, or Lieutenant Commander Rocca, the dude with the sniper rifle. I personally think the Forward Observer is way more better. And I bought this blister pack for the Forward Observer because they didn't have the Forward Observer available on Mantic website for points or anything. And I did buy Commander Rocca because he was available. It's probably because his rules are, I mean, he's got a jump pack and a sniper rifle, that's cool, and his pose looks cool, but for more utilitarian purposes, get that Forward Observer. He's awesome. So I have one. I have it in my hand. I'm so happy. But now it's just if Mantic has what I ordered in stock. I don't know. So that's another disparity. You know, trying to get lucky because they don't sell these things. They're out of stock, man, everywhere. You have to get lucky with this stuff. It's like Mantic produced a game that you have to buy all these other games in order to play the game with, you know, things that you would like to do. I mean, this is brand freaking new. They should have product. They should have the ability for someone to go out and say, okay, I bought this 2-player box set. Let's open this book. I like XYZ set. I like the Nameless. And who doesn't? They're crustaceans. They're bivalves. They're wonderful squidota type things. I love them. But only available Star Saga. Only available Star Saga. Only available like Kickstarter first edition exclusive type Mercs pack. You know, and that's a living legend leader. And he is also a living legend and only available in the Star Saga stuff. And the big home girl right there, he has his own Star Saga pack. You know? But yeah. Kind of, it's upsetting. It's upsetting. And I love these guys. And they have another leadership model, the Spawn, which is available for Dreadball. And I don't have him because I can't find him. It's like, bro, release the rules, put models out there for people to buy so they could play your damn game and enjoy it. You know, the collecting of this brand new game is terrible. You know, have this stuff out here. Let's look at this. Oh man, this collection of it's beautiful. I love it. I enjoyed collecting it. I got very lucky, but it's a pain in the ass. Number one, brand new game disregards them. I guess it's on their website now, but I'll have to look. But regardless, like, okay, so you got a bunch of Star Saga stuff here, a bunch of it. Kickstarter exclusive type guy. On the website, he's available for Mantic points. I don't know if he's actually available, if they have stocks of him, but that's what the site says. And then, like here, this one, that single chunk of red plastic was $40 for me. You know, $40. But I wanted it, damn it, because I don't really care for this pose so much. And I like this pose. It's what they have posted on the Deadzone books. And, you know, it's the blade. It's the push blade. It's how his armor and his trench coat look. I really like it. So that is my personal alt, I guess, because I wanted that specific model. I do have a model here for Blaine on foot. I've got it. I own it. But, you know, I just wanted that look. And that's why I spent the ducats on it. But here I've got some models that don't belong with mercenaries at all. I've got one of these space elves, and I think he's plastic. No, you know what? That's the sniper girl. That is for mercenaries. Where? It's him. This guy is only for the space elves, whatever they call them again. And he's metal, and I just got him in the Kickstarter exclusive. Like, he's one of the add-ons. And this metal dude here, he's a named character for the Rebs, but he's metal, and he's one of the monkey guys. But you know, it's mostly Star Saga here, mostly, which is fine because I do want to play Star Saga, and I will play the Star Saga. But it's all about trying to collect models that aren't sold, that they have no stocks. Now here, let's do this. Yes, private press is garbage. We all know that. It's just the case, guys. It's just the case. Now, I was really lucky. And I scored the Enforcer, the Plague Enforcer, right? Such a sweet model with his experimental weapon. But he doesn't exist in the game. They took him out. Maybe it's because they don't have the model anymore. Maybe it's because it's so freaking hard to find. Maybe. Now this is just my plague. Like, I have a ridiculous amount of plague that's assembled, but I have even more plague that's not assembled. It's just how it is. Yeah. Oh, here's another. Yeah, she was available for mercenaries and for plague. Now she doesn't exist. She's no longer a thing. I guess I could paint her up and have her look pretty at me. You know, it sucks when things get quashed. Now here, this is a Maison Labs character and also a plague character. Subject 901. I think it's 901. Anyway. But I've got this guy. He's metal. He's great. He's available on the website. I don't know if he's actually in stock, but I bought him online, just like I do most other things. I found him, and I thought, you know, regardless of the fact if he's part of the game or not, I'm like, this is a cool model. I'm going to paint this guy up. The reason why I haven't painted any of my plague up yet is because I haven't thought about how they're going to look. I haven't thought about their makeup. So I even have one of these metal Chovar, and I like it. It's a simple, clean looking model. They have an extra version for Dreadball that looks a little bit different. People like them. But I also have that Chovar back there from Star Saga, and this guy's used for the Maison Labs as well. So yeah, it's crazy. Okay, my collection consists of a great deal of Star Saga. It consists of some Dreadball guys I've had to buy, and it consists of the Kickstarter first edition that I was able to get a good price on and buy a bunch of, and stuff like when I first got into the game and bought the 2 books. It was my Forge Fathers that I purchased. They are all straight from the website. I purchased them except for the Dreadball guy. You know, everything else is straight from that website. When I was able to purchase my Kickstarter deal, I didn't want any of the rest of it. I just sold it all off because I wasn't going to play Warpath or Firefight. I don't want the big games. I just want the small games. So for any of you guys trying to collect stuff to even play Deadzone, I'm sorry. You know, it looks like Mantic is trying to put out new stuff. They're putting out new Marauders, and they're putting out new Vermin kits. Well, they have new Vermin kits, and they do have some Forge Father kits that are newer, as well as some of the Enforcers. But you know, it's just they should have had the models there before, you know, they put out the book, because right now it's just very, very hard to get what you want. You know, I've been trying for ages to get a warlord model for these guys. Can't find him. He's only a warpath guy. So now I'm expanding my search. Like every day, several times a day, I get up and I look Firefight Mantic, Warpath Mantic, Dreadball Mantic, Deadzone Mantic. And for a while, until I was able to score him, I was looking at Blaine Mantic. So, and that red guy came from Mars Attacks. So it was a Kickstarter exclusive from Mars Attacks. So all this stuff is just, it's hard to find. It's hard to scrounge up and get. You know, when you get them, you feel really good about it. You're like, yes, I have this model that's stupid hard to get. But in order to play a game that's new, you shouldn't have to do that. It's just poor management skills, man. It's like, come on. Like, these, you just need a reprint. Like, just reprint this stuff, guys. You know, you have everything there. I mean, you probably won't get this box art or whatnot, but, you know, these things, just reprint it. They still have some of these in stock, you know. And there is a set for the Rebs faction, The Devil's Betrayal, and that's the one set I don't have because I really didn't like the Rebs. I don't like the Rebs, so I didn't want the box set. But it's out everywhere. You can't find it anywhere, and it's ridiculous. Well, you can't hardly find any of this stuff anywhere, really, because it's just been bought up. People like it, and you know, they buy it up. Anyway, I prattled on enough about how hard it is to get these guys. You know, I hope you guys are able to find the factions you want to find. I hope you're able to play, you know, the games that you want to play. It's a shame you can't find the leaders or, you know, specialists or anything like that you want. Like, there's a specialist for Maison Labs in there, the Chovar. Not Chovar, the Krestov or whatever. Oh, where is it now? It's a big robotic spider. There it is. Yeah, the Krestov. Okay. I saw one guy on eBay, he had 2 of them. I tried to buy them. Then all of a sudden, he didn't have stock of them. And that stupid spider is actually a Dreadball spider. And it's a part of a game. It's a specialist. They've got rules for it. They've got a brand new paint job for it. Like, dude, make it freaking available for people. Anyway, I guess that's my beef. I spent almost 30 minutes ragging on this. Anyway, you guys take it easy. Carry a liaison.